Hello.
Oh.
Say hello. We're doing our London video.
Now?
Yes.
No, we're gonna do it somewhere like London Bridge or something.
Okay. Well, then we're doing our breakfast video.
Hello.
What's
I'm
up?
eating my own hair.
Oh. In London.
Okay.
This is our breakfast in London video.
Alright.
It's coming out before our London in London video.
Yep.
But don't question it. No. I think you're a bit blurry. I can't really see though.
I get that a lot.
So this is breakfast because we did free breakfast at the hostel yesterday, and that was not
Questionable.
an experience that we really ever want to do again. So we paid for breakfast today at, where are we?
That's
Tell
how
them where
bad
we
the
are.
other one was.
Yes.
The Brunswick or something?
Yeah, but
Shopping
what
That's
cafe
not
are we at?
Apostrophe.
Okay. Yes, Brunswick Shopping Centre, which I believe is our kind of local shopping
Closest one we could find.
hangout. It's like an outdoor kind of mall thing, though, like as opposed to like a High Point.
What was our last video?
Amsterdam. Yep.
What did we do since then? We said goodbye to Top Deck. They
Yes.
dropped us off in London. We took the ferry, which was a giant
That
cruise
was
ship thing.
fun. God, I like
That
boats.
was really cool.
I want to turn around so I can show them my I like boats face. I really like boats.
That was a good I like boats.
Yay.
Yes, we took the ferry across and it was awesome. Except it was dark by the time we got here, so we couldn't see anything. And then
Really, really dark. Like not even just like, because we were driving down roads with no lighting, essentially. So it was just blackness. And then we came through southwest London.
oh no, before that we went to Belgium.
We did go to Belgium.
We got chocolates.
God, we did. We got chocolates in Belgium.
Yes, we stopped on our. So we had breakfast in Amsterdam and lunch in Belgium, and then we went through France to take the ship across.
Yes, Calais really nice. So I'd like to go back to Calais, and by back to I mean like properly, because it seemed very pretty. It seems very like upper class, like only the cool kids go.
I slept through Calais,
You did sleep through Calais.
but it's okay. Then
Yeah.
we got on a ship,
Well, you can take my word. It was pretty,
and then
and we did get on a ship.
what did we
It
do?
was
on
like
the
a
first
boat. It
night?
wasn't a ship.
Oh,
It was like a ferry. I don't know. It
It
wasn't
was
like
a ferry, but it was a really big ferry.
it was a big ferry.
With like a whole shopping complex inside.
Yeah. And they have to stop selling alcohol half an hour away from the coast because of something about customs. And we went through customs and the man wasn't even mean to us.
Yeah.
Even though we really didn't know when we got into Paris or when we were leaving.
Excuse me, I did.
You did.
Anyway,
But I didn't, and he didn't even deport me or anything. So it was nice.
that was nice.
He just let us through. And then we were like, yeah, sucker, you let us in.
And now we're staying.
And now we're staying. Yeah.
We are the reason they have British customs.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Because they let us through.
Anyway,
Because they are foolish.
and then we went for what we thought was a short stroll. That was on the first night, wasn't it? We walked all the way up the street,
Yes, it was.
which ended up taking us to the river.
Yep. And you took a nice photo. That was cute.
Yeah. It
And
was
then-
nighttime, so it was just kind of reflected lights.
And then because we were looking for dinner. And then are you going to tell them where we ended up for dinner the first
We were
night?
trying to find somewhere kind of nice, and somewhere quick that you can just get through and keep walking, because we found the London Eye and all that sort of stuff. You can see, down the river, you can see all those sights. And so we're looking for something quick, we're hungry, except there was nothing. The street we picked was like all office buildings and things. It was just kind of nothing until we found a McDonald's in a train station.
Yay, train station
So we
McDonald's.
had McDonald's. Specifically
What was
London
what was London McDonald's like?
It was a lot like France McDonald's, Paris McDonald's.
Except
Kinda
not
rubbery.
as cold.
Except, see, this is my new theory. Because
Ah.
all the bread that we get back at home is all like old, so it's all crumbly. That's probably what I'm used to, that it's all old and crumbly. So now when it's like fresh by McDonald's standards and it's like
Rubbery.
it is, then
This
it's rubbery,
is what
and it's kind of like,
happens.
this is weird.
That's what you get McDonald's. You either get old crumbly McDonald's or new rubbery McDonald's.
That's my theory.
Unless you get New Zealand McDonald's, in which case it's
That was
amazing.
nice. Queenstown. We probably have to start breaking it down.
Yeah.
The specific areas
It's
have different
specifically
ones.
Queenstown McDonald's.
Queenstown had nice McDonald's. Paris and London are a bit rubbery. Anyway,
That being said, I feel like New Zealand's just that tiny, super good McDonald's country. Like, I feel like...
That's on their flag, I think. In their
Yeah.
anthem and everything.
Yeah. There's that part of their anthem where it's like, super good McDonald's.
Anyway,
Tell them the story about the Coca-Cola thing that you told me, because that's really interesting
Oh.
and mind-blowing and scary for the world.
okay. Well, I got excited because they have all their Coca-Cola Christmas cans now here have all Santa on it, which is cool. But I was telling Michelle it's awesome because that's actually, well, terrifying in Michelle's case.
I don't like it.
Because that's actually kind of how it started. Like Santa used to be, you know how Christmas colors are like red and green, typically. Santa used to be red and green. He used to have like a red and green suit and all that sort of stuff. And that all comes probably from like Saint Nick and stuff. I don't even really know. Anyway, and then years ago, I don't know, I picked the 20s for my earlier retelling of the story, but I have no idea what year it was.
20s is a good decade to set anything in, really. So
Yeah, Coca-Cola is one of the bigger, up-and-coming companies that had all their advertising and all that sort of stuff around. And so they decided, because their colours were red and white, that they were going to create this image of Santa in a red and white suit to kind of promote them for one of their ads. And that was one of the first kind of widely spread printed images of Santa Claus. So that's what kind of spread. So people started believing that that's what the kind of typical Santa Claus was, in the red and white suit.
So Coca-Cola decided what Santa looks like now.
Yeah,
See,
so
it's
all
terrifying.
your red and white
No, it's
Santas
terrifying.
everywhere around originated from Coca-Cola. Yeah.
I don't like it. I mean, it's an interesting story, but it's one of those. If you're a corporation somebody who believes in those conspiracies, then you'd be like, oh my god, the corporations, they're gonna get us.
They are going to get us. Coca-Cola's going to get us. Coca-Cola and McDonald's are going to team up
Right?
and rule the world.
Right?
They've probably got headquarters in New Zealand. That's what that's about. It's a secret base.
I'd
Anyway.
put my secret base there too.
Right. There's not much to say about London from here because we're in.
No.
We're in
No, this is our breakfast
Bloomsbury.
video.
Bloomsbury?
I don't
I
know.
think that's kind of the area we're in. Anyway, that's where we walked through to get here. It's pretty close to us.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what have we learnt so far? We're trying to navigate.
What
London.
we've learned so far is that we can walk a really long way. That's what I've
We
learned
looked back on
on
we
this
did a
trip.
walking tour yesterday, even though literally as soon as we got in, and the whole time since, any news or anything you've seen has been that weather here is really bad, and everything's been grounded, all the flights,
Yeah.
all the trains.
God, it
There's
was wet yesterday.
Wind, rain, and snow all about in the south of England.
Yeah.
And apparently yesterday was supposed to be a really big storm, so all the flights were going to get like kind of delayed and all that stuff. So bad news for anyone flying out yesterday.
Yeah. It's cleared up kind of today though. Like it's not as
It's
windy
supposed
so
to
far.
rain. There's grey clouds over and everywhere.
Yes.
But
God, the wind was ridiculous yesterday. Like you couldn't even really walk down
we
the
got to that
street.
one intersection where we were literally like
Almost being pushed
leaning
across the
against it.
road. Yeah.
So that we don't get pushed across the road. Yeah, it was crazy. And because it was raining, like you just see the rain getting swept up. So we didn't do that much yesterday. We did the walking tour, which we were quite brave about in that weather. And then we saw like Buckingham Palace and stuff.
Yeah.
Took photos of that.
Yeah.
And heard
We
some
have done
interesting stories
things.
about that. Yeah. Including the German tourists that camped in Buckingham Palace.
The gardens, not inside
Oh,
the
yeah.
castle. Palace.
The gardens of the palace. Because they thought that was Hyde Park.
It's also illegal to camp in Hyde Park,
It
so
is.
nobody has any
So they-
idea what they were doing.
Yeah, no. Anyway,
I'm pretty sure your favorite part about that story is the fact that they're German.
I don't really care where they're from.
Yeah.
I just like that they were so confused about where they were that they camped, apparently. Anyway, we also saw squirrels. That was cool.
Tell them your story idea.
Pelicans. Oh, no, it's a long story and it's stupid without
Oh,
context.
okay.
Anyway, I had a children's book idea.
Yes.
It doesn't really matter. It's about squirrels.
What was the squirrel's name?
Lesque. You
What
know,
was
he
his
was
first name?
blurry, Lesque.
Yes. What was his first name?
Because he was blurry in the photos. It's not worth getting into. But
No,
we
it's
took
not.
photos of squirrels and pelicans and things while walking the park.
Yeah.
And
I don't know how true this is, but our guide said that the pelicans in St.
no,
James's
I
Park
saw
eat pigeons.
videos of that. Because he was like, you can find videos. I've seen videos of that.
That's horrifying.
Where they just eat birds whole, like pigeons and things. They just swallow them.
That's horrifying.
Yeah. Alive.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
Pelicans are officially my least favorite animal.
Yeah, pelicans are
Yeah.
Anyway, and then we went to an English pub.
We did. It was called the Old Monk.
Was
That was sad. He made George jokes. Made me sad.
and then we watched weather reports on the TV.
We did.
In mute, which were all quite bad.
Yeah.
For the south of England.
Yeah. It wasn't pleasant.
And the rest of the UK, because everywhere else was just flooding.
Yeah. Yeah, there was literally rain warnings, wind warnings, snow warnings, and flood warnings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
The whole south part of the UK.
And all the services that haven't been cancelled because of public holidays have been cancelled because of weather.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll be hoofing it. Because tomorrow is Christmas. I guess today is Christmas for you guys. Oh, not yet. Not quite yet.
It's like 9 p.m. for you guys. It's like Christmas Eve.
Yeah. So we'll be walking around all Christmas because, like, apparently, like, 2 buses run. Maybe.
Yeah, and maybe you can get a black taxi. The black taxi is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that being said, I guess we can do that tomorrow because that was one of our things to do.
Good. We took some red double-decker buses.
We did.
Figured out which ones are good for us.
Yes. There's like a stop, like literally almost right outside our hostel, so that's super
Very
convenient.
useful. Means we abused that. We're excited about the buses.
When we were walking for this coffee, because it was
We also
cold and
have
wet.
red telephone booths right outside our hostel. So,
We do.
You know, that's... Actually,
Yeah.
what we found kind of all trip is that all those kind of stereotypical things you say about other countries or other nationalities and stuff tend to be really
That's
true.
all true, yeah.
So, that being said, outside the hostel, I suppose that there's, you know, they promote that stuff because that's where all the tourists go.
Yeah. That being said, there are red phone booths everywhere.
There
and there
are,
are red
yeah.
buses everywhere.
Yeah,
and
no,
there are
the
black
red-
cabs everywhere.
Yeah, well, that
So,
sort of stuff's just their system. Took the tube,
we did take the tube.
and that taxi was cool.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to wrap it up because it's like 11:42, so...
I don't know. Any other summaries of what we?
Nah, I was just going to talk
Walks.
about my chocolate bar, but I'll do my chocolate bar review thing in photo form.
Oh yes, chocolate bar. Review.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
okay.
Do that in photo.
Okay. All right. Okay, then we've got to go because now it's 12 minutes and now it's all over. Okay. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Oop.